What's going on, y'all? I'm back again with another very important piece of the BlaQReunited puzzle. Who am I speaking with today? Where are you from? And what workshop are you holding for the event?
Hi, my name is Jody-Ann, and I'm from the Bronx. And for today's event, I was hosting a mini studio photo session workshop where people got to choose their LED lights that they wanted to use, and I incorporated flowers into the photo session, and it's basically free digitals.
Okay, cool. Now, you know, when photographing black people, we're very particular about how we look, our angles, our skin tones. So how do you go about being creative with your style and keeping people happy at the same time?
I feel like the way that I go about that, specifically for black people, my people, I feel like having to use certain sets of lights that you know won't work for everybody, and I definitely incorporate that into my style because I like to use bright lights. I know a lot of photographers use some low lights even when working with all types of skin tones, but they have to know that it kind of varies and we will look crazy in that type of lighting, so yeah.
Now, thankfully, the event is having you take pictures of anyone who comes in and wants their pictures taken. But on your own work, how do you go about picking subjects? How do you go about positioning them? Do you kind of give them directives or do you let them do their own thing?
I definitely let people do their own thing. I feel like with photography, you don't want to be kept in a box. Even with any art form of medium, like, you don't want to be kept in a box. You just have to be expressive. You just have to be free. I would like to say I sometimes probably help with poses when they're stuck, but otherwise, as soon as they get in front of the camera, a lot of people just feel free to do whatever they want, and I like to have that welcoming space with them.
Cool. So a big picture question here. How do you go about trying to dispel the stereotypes of black people on film? You know what I mean? So is there any stereotypes of us you want to like break down with your work? Are there any messages you want to send out to the world with your work?
Something that comes to mind when I think of that question is like those photo shoots when they're shooting like darker skin tones where they try to make it such low light to try to make them like the actual color black. Like, I really hate that type of like photographing. Like, I've been seeing it a lot and I'm like, I don't like that, and I feel like they did that on purpose. It's like, even though they have a very darker, more melanated skin tone, bringing up the light a little bit won't hurt. And I know the low light may work for somebody else, but like I mentioned, you have to know how to work with all types of people. You can't just keep yourself in a box. So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Jody-Ann, for your outside-the-box thinking. Thank you so much for your service. What you're doing here is great, and that's been another workshop.